best price on the super powerful Shark Wand Vac. Hey, girl.
Oh, hey girl, how are you? Listen, we're so excited to have this back on HSN because this is going to reinvent the way that you clean your house. You're going to be able to see a mess, grab your magic wand, and then tackle those messes. So check this out. Ready? Woo! Look at how this thing just really attacks all types of messes that you have in your home. I love this demonstration right here because it shows you not only is it picking up some of these bigger cereal particles, but look at this. It actually is getting those teeny tiny crumbs as well. This one is a really big deal because it has 50% more power than the previous model. And when you have it on eco mode, you can actually get up to 35 minutes of runtime. The power of this is crazy. It's in your hand, just 1.5 pounds. All of the buttons are on top here. Look at my thumb turns it on. There you go. My thumb turns it on, my thumb turns it on, puts it on turbo mode, eco mode, and this is where we go ahead and dump all of the stuff out from the canister. So ready, 1, 2, 3. I didn't have to touch anything. I don't have to worry about any messes or anything like that. You're getting all of these attachments. This is our Pet Pro. So it means it's the most advanced wand vac that we have on the marketplace. And the great thing about this is, check this out. Look, I took the crevice tool. Everything that comes with it is stored right here on board. This is the charging station. You can see here it's sleek, it's modern, it kind of looks like a fine bottle of wine. It has a footprint of about the size of my hand, but that crevice tool is here, and that upholstery tool, that Pet Pro tool is right here as well. Check this out, this crevice tool actually doubles as a duster as well. You flip that up and you've got all these little fingers right here releasing all of the dust so that that powerful 50% more powerful suction power is in this wand vac. We love this so much, and this is my new party trick, Shannon, okay? So I want to go ahead and show you the power behind this. Now, you are not getting this attachment. This is not one of the things that we're including with this bundle. But I want to show you that, you know, just because it's 1.5 pounds and just because it's cordless, I don't want you to think for a second that it is not powerful. So check this out. There are close to 40 ping pong balls here. I'm going to turn it on, kicking it in turbo. Ready? Look at the suction power on this. Not only is it holding everything in, it suctioned everything up, because I think we all can relate. We all can relate to having one of those vacuums that just doesn't get the job done. It's that one vacuum that you go over the mess multiple times. And then finally, once you get the mess picked up, it doesn't even hold into place, right? All of the dirt and all the stuff falls out of the base of the vacuum. That's not gonna happen with this. We really want you to reinvent the way that you clean your house with this. And what do I mean by that? I don't want you to have to pull out your big, heavy upright every single time that you have a mess. I don't want you to have to pull it out of the closet. I don't want you to have to lug it upstairs. I don't want you to have to put it in handheld mode and, you know, be tethered to a wall. You don't need that every single day. The engineers at Shark, they reinvented the wheel when they gave you this, okay? They know that everyone needs a handheld vacuum. We know it has to be lightweight because, listen, you're gonna wanna get up high, all right? And you're gonna wanna get down low, all right? You're gonna wanna get down all here, all these different places. So you can't have something that's 5, 6, 7 pounds because, listen, you're probably not gonna do it. But this one is gonna do the trick. 1.5 pounds in your hand and powerful. This is the Pet Pro. This is 50% more power than the previous model, Shannon.
And of course, you and I agree. We both have pets and we both have teenagers. We think that the teenagers are actually messier than the pets, but hey, the teenagers can pick up their own mess with the Shark. By the way, here are the 2 colors that we have in stock right now. We are not, you don't have to wait. You don't have to get on a wait list for this at this price. We've got it in the blue, which is the most popular, and we have it in this really pretty pearlescent purple, kind of an aubergine. $109.99. It should be $164.99. This is that pet attachment. So if you do have pets, if you get messy upholstery, this is that amazing solution. And then this is the 2-in-1. We'll show that to you as well. You don't have to put all $109 on a credit card right now for $36.66. We'll ship it right to you. Now, what happens if you get a mess in the living room? Do you have to go grab your upright? Do you have to go and hope and pray and cross your fingers that your handheld has battery that will last the whole time? Do you ever think, oh, if you've ever had that handheld and you're doing this, You're going like this, right? You're like trying to shove the stuff into it. No, not with Shark. Shark will get it all. It finds it all. It doesn't matter if it's deep in a crevice. Think about this. Yes, this is your floor mat in your car. It's so lightweight, no cords to worry about. You just take it wherever the mess is. You didn't have to plug it in. You didn't have to go to any lengths. And then when it's time to empty it, look at this. That was it. It even has a washable filter. It even has turbo mode. I'm gonna do just a little bit more vacuuming here because if you see a mess and you pick it up, all the day you'll have less stress. That's what I say. So it really is, it's that less stress, faster pickup, and no worries whatsoever. Do you see that? That could be lightweight, that could be your kitty litter, that could be the kids' cereal, that could be the coffee grounds. You know when you leave coffee grounds on your countertop, if you leave them there, even for just a little while, that's gonna stain. You know how it stains your teeth, right? Of course it's gonna do the same with your countertops. You really need the easier way to pick up. It's so stress-free, honestly, Tracy. When we talk about self-care and we talk about sort of reducing the stress in our lives, we're gonna keep the teenagers, we're gonna keep the husbands. There's no getting rid of the stresses of life. But when it comes to mess, if you can pick it up faster, if it's easier to do, if it's enjoyable, it just doesn't weigh on you. So I feel like this is self-care.
Oh, 100%. I agree with you, Shannon. And again, it eliminates excuses. It's so easy to use. It's so lightweight. Anybody can use it. The kids, the hubby, whomever. And look at this. When I say ease of use, there are 3 buttons on top. Before we just had 1. Now we're giving you 3 different modes. You've got that emptying dustbin on the base there that's easy to get to. You never have to replace a filter. If you want to clean it, go ahead and clean it. Let it air dry. You've got a removable battery, but you don't need to worry about that because the charging base is its home. Every single time that it's home, it's in its charging base. And both of the attachments that are coming with this are right there on board. That's what we love so much about it. And it really comes down to reinventing the way that you clean your home. So what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, you're gonna grab it because you're gonna see a mess. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, there's a mess. But then it's gonna be in your hand and you're like, well, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and tackle some other areas. And listen, this right here, how many times have you looked up at seeing your AC vent and it's been covered in dust, right? Well, don't pull out the big heavy upright. Just go ahead and get your Wand Vac on. You know, turn on it in the little duster mode. Look at how these little fingers are able to get inside all of these little panels, right? So, and then that power is suctioning up all of the dust. And then what about your crown molding? What about your baseboards? What about all this down here? Okay, look at how that duster is grabbing onto every single nook and cranny, releasing that dirt and really just getting into all those areas. You know, when I've got these columns in the house, I'm actually able to eliminate dusting with this duster, which I love so much. And then just go from area to area and just start cleaning this stuff up, you know, like over here. You know, I got a little dust over here, a little dirt. It's so powerful, Shannon, that not only can I pick up this mess that I see right here, but it can actually get in between the glass and the table. And then while I'm over here, all right, wouldn't normally think about vacuuming up my windowsills, but I can with this one. I can open these windows and get deep down in those sills. I can get here right on the lips of the window where all of that dust kind of collects. I can get around all the tchotchkes that are in the house. And remember, it's 1.5 pounds, so you're not afraid to get up high, to get down low. So there's a mess here. All right. And here's the other thing. There are no brush rolls. There's nothing you need to worry about. There's no maintenance with this one. You know, you don't have to worry about cleaning the inside out. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and tackle, you know, that filter, just rinse it out and let it air dry. It's very easy to release. All I do is pull a button on the base and do this. Now, we call it the Pet Pro because the people thought that pets make the most messes. Shannon, you and I are both in agreement that it's teenagers that seem to make a bigger mess than my 3.5-pound dog, you know? But if you do have pets, this is a must-have. If you have teenagers, this is a must-have. And if it's just yourself, it's a must-have. Look at how we're able to just go ahead and suction up those messes right there. Go ahead and tackle your upholstery, tackle your pillows, tackle your mattress. And again, it's about cleaning places that you don't normally clean, like the pet bed. You're not going to pull your big heavy upright out just to tackle your pet bed. But if you've got your magic wand out, all right, and you're going from room to room, reinventing the way that you clean, you're gonna tackle this a lot more, okay? This is pet hair on my white furniture. You think I'm gonna put this on my furniture, Shannon, if I wasn't 100% confident it was gonna do the job? Look at that. And I can just go from area to area. And look at places that collect so much dust, even lampshades like this, I can go ahead and tackle. All the way around here, it's reinventing the way you clean. It's making life easier. It's making things easier. I always say this, Shannon, one of the places I hate to clean the most is right here. The slider tracks, you know, when it's nice outside, we keep all these doors open, but that just means that stuff is going to collect in here. Now I'm able to go ahead and vacuum down in here. I can't even tell you how long those went neglected before I got the Wand Vac home. I never vacuumed that stuff up. And then it's just really going from room to room to room and just tackling all those messes. Like here, look at the suction power, Shannon. Look at that.
I love that.
I mean,
and you know,
so
Tracy,
powerful.
if you left that even for a minute to go grab your upright, it's gonna get trapped all around the house. It's gonna be everywhere. You're gonna come back and be like, oh, now the coffee grounds, right?
Exactly.
Now the dust, now the sand. When you can see it and clean it right away, that's a cleaner house. That's a faster clean. You don't have to save it all up. You're able to get it, and the power of this is unbelievable. It doesn't seem like it would be able to pack this much power, but that's what Shark does. So you're getting all three. I say three, and it looks like two. You're getting, this is actually a 2-in-1 attachment right here. It's your duster and your wedge tool, your crevice tool, and you've got your pet brush as well, all right here, ready to go. So it's a sleek design. You're not embarrassed. You don't have to hide this away like you would your upright. You choose the blue or the purple. If you want to save an additional $50, apply for an HSN card today, and you can get this special Shark deal for only $59.99 because you use that $50 on one particular purchase. Now, Tracy, I think Shark might answer that age-old question, not which came first, the chicken or the egg, but what do you do first? Do you dust first or do you vacuum first? There are people who are passionate about either one, but I think with this, when you've got the Shark, you dust and the dust is gone. You didn't dust it down onto the floor to vacuum or kick it back up, right? It's a great way to be able to do both.
I would even go so far to say that you don't even need to dust anymore with this. You know, I mean, it's so powerful, can really grab a lot of the loose dust in your house. And with that duster brush, that kind of loosens that stuck-on dust up so that the suction power of this Pet Pro can tackle them. Now, this is my favorite party trick these days, Shannon. You know, this comes with my ping pong balls. And this one is to really just show you the power. Okay, ready? The power that this 1.5 pound vacuum has, because we've all had those type of vacuums that just, you know, you have a mess and you go over and over that mess several times and you can't get the job done. Probably wasn't a Shark, but you know what I mean. And then here's the deal. They don't hold on to the messes once you get them in there. This holds on to the mess so that, you know, you can go from area to area. So speaking of going to area, I want to go into the kitchen as well, because this isn't just for the living room. It's just not for the family room, not the bedroom. It's going to be for all the different rooms in the house. And I want you to think of taking it outside too. I want you to take it into the garage. I want you to take it to the workbench, out to the car. Absolutely. You know, this is powerful enough for those floor mats, for, you know, the places that have those big heavy messes. But this really is going to show you the suction power. What I want you to pay attention to is the front and the sides of this suction power. Look at this. Right here. It's grabbing the messes a good inch before I even get to them. So this is really a workhorse of a handheld vacuum. Remember, 50% more powerful than the previous model. If I have it on eco mode, it's going to run for 35 minutes straight without having to be recharged. I've used the same Wand Vac for this entire presentation, and there's absolutely no indication that we are losing any type of power or any type of suction. And there you go. Reinvent the way that you clean. Instead of grabbing a microfiber cloth, instead of grabbing a paper towel and cleaning this up, instead of doing like one of these tricks, you know, and then getting it in your hand and putting it into the trash. No, this is going to be that solution. And now that I have it out, because I had this mess, it's kind of like, okay, well, let's go around here. Let's get up in the cabinets a little bit, all right? Let's get on the ledges. Oh, look, there's a mess here. Let's go ahead and tackle this mess. All right, very easy. And then the coffee station, you know, we've got, you know, look at the big, huge beans right here, and then the small grounds right there. You can tackle all of it, doesn't matter what size particle, and there you go. Very easy, very lightweight. And remember, you can get up high with this, you can get down low, you can go wherever you need to go with this thing. Like I said, there's a mess right here, no problem at all, but you know, the messes never stay right where you want them to be. They're everywhere. And it's very, very easy to clean them up with it, Shannon.
You know, I'm picturing right now, Tracy, I'm picturing this in the craft room because not only is it powerful enough to grab all the glitter that escaped, but also when it comes to vacuuming up craft mess, you want to be able to reuse those beads, right? You want to reuse anything that fell. You don't have to worry about vacuuming it up into a bag that you're never going to see again, because you could empty it out, right? If you vacuumed up maybe those beads that you spent an arm and a leg on, and you emptied this out over a little bin, now you can actually have the little craft pieces. You've got to get one of these for your craft room. If you've got someone who has a workshop out in the garage or a special workshop, you could pick up any of the bolts and the screws and the nuts, because this has got that, it's not disappearing, right? It's not disappearing into a bag with a bunch of other muck and junk that you have to filter out. You've got it right here. So this is a really multi-purpose vacuum cleaner, handheld, whether you've got pets or teens or a craft room or a workshop. This is your answer, because it's 50% more powerful and there's 50% more runtime than previous versions of the Shark. Today it is, let's see here, $50, almost $50 off the retail. It's $109.99, and you don't even have to pay all that on one credit card, $36.66. Get it home for $59.99 if you apply for the HSN card. But there's so much to this. When I look at all of these features, it's like the features that you would see on a full upright Shark, but just in the power of your own hand for about 2 pounds, right?
Shannon, the whole unit itself is 2.2 pounds. That's including the charging station and all of that, you know, very, very lightweight. And remember, the charging station, that's its home base. So there's never a question of where you put it, where you put the attachments, all of that stuff. It's very lightweight, very easy to use. You've got 3 buttons on top here. You've got regular mode. You've got, okay, this is regular. Listen to the turbo. You hear it, and then eco. All right, you can use all 3 modes. This is going to be the dump button right here, this yellow button. Ready? Boom, there you go. Okay. Oh, that was smart, Tracy. But here you go. Imagine just tackling all types of messes here. Okay? If in the kitchen, if it's where you're doing your baking or your cooking and you've got sprinkles or you've got spices or anything like that inside here. Still don't understand how this drawer gets dirty, Shannon, but it certainly does, okay? I tackle this. I don't have to take everything out of here. What about, you know, what about in here where you've got, I've got this big heavy metal grate on top of my stovetop here. Now I'm able to go ahead, if there's any pasta in there, any burnt meat. Yep, there's some burnt meat in here. There we go. Nice. There we go. Rosa cleaning it up. All right. So like I said, we're reinventing the way that you clean your house. So if it's around the pet bowl, instead of grabbing that big heavy upright out, let's turn my oven on. If it's, you don't want to grab that big heavy upright and take it out and plug it in and put it onto the handheld mode. You know, just everyday messes. This is what is going to tackle those everyday messes. We know that you still need an upright, right? You're not going to clean all of your floors with it, but you're going to clean everyday messes with this, okay? So that's the thing that we love so much about it. Look at, you've got a great capacity. One button releases everything. Boom, that's it. And you just keep cleaning, Shannon.
Easy, fast, just as easy as pointing a magic wand at the mess and it disappears. It's fun to use. Tracy, thanks so much. It's always fun to have you with us.
Thanks, Shannon. Good to see you again, my friend.
Thanks, you as well. All right, it looks so much fun. I'm gonna clean this up while I'm talking to you. You saw that today's special, that jean that I'm wearing, that's up in just a couple of minutes. It's $44.99. I should be going straight forward on this. But we've got great different colors and sizes and stuff. We've got an entire hour filled with what you